Palmeiras going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Aimed beyond the defence.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Batistuta. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Khan punts it upfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Neymar. Palmeiras are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi. Matheus. Over to the right flank. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passing nice and neat. That has ended up in no man's land. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's having a good look here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. And that's a good shoot! Goal! Palmeiras! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will...
Ronaldinho! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Rui Costa. The muscular approach does pay off here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff quietly revving up. Neymar looking for options for movement. It's Neymar! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Stam short changes him with that pass. Rui Costa. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was a given, it always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Flamengo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now that's well seen too. And this is Messi. Matheus. Messi. And it's Cruyff. It's a good run down the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Teremos uma substituição.
And that's the second half started. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Matheus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. And it's made its way to him. And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. It's a really well-measured ball.
Pretty robust defending.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Flamengo really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. Bale, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Neymar. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Puskas. And it's Neymar. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Puskas.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's all alone. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Palmeiras presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? That is some save from Khan. Palmeiras with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Bale. Oh, sweet feet. Matheus. Palmeiras are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Matheus gets a foot in and wins the ball. Matheus is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now that is a hefty challenge. It's their second corner of the game. And here's Bale. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely, now then.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Ronaldinho, camisa 11.
And that's an errant pass.
Camisa 6. Deixando o campo.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. No way through. Puskás couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. It's a threatening ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He is through here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gerrard calmly anticipates, deftly away. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Well
de
played,
acréscimo.
that has snuffed out the danger. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We're up and running then. Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Bale. Otto. And he's whipped it. And there's a goal!
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Palmeiras controlling the possession in this early phase. Stam plays a sharp little ball here and reclaimed it in a trice. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely spread. Messi. Now he's had it taken off him. Matheus. Turns back here, probably the best option. Stam. Back where it came from. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rui Costa. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Ronaldinho. Rui Costa going face to face. He's gone. Oh, he's having a go! That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Palmeiras so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Beckenbauer. He's in plenty of space here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Otto. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! Neymar! What about that one? He's got himself an absolute peach. And Palmeiras score first. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Palmeiras have... Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread to the right. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ronaldinho is fouled. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that's going wide left. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now he's off and running. Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho! And it's been hooked away. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Palmeiras up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Palmeiras can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Palmeiras currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, that pass isn't the best. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Rui Costa. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. In by Messi. Oh, well played. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Messi gets into a good position. He has found a way through. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he's found a way past. Almost an hour gone. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stam with the clearance. Oh, well played, well played. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cruyff with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta, foot in.
Flamengo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Cruyff. That's destined for the flank. Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Palmeiras have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's got away, and a header! And that's a good finish. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Bale. Over to the right flank. Cross into the... Terrific effort! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 80. Ronaldinho. Camisa 11. Camisa 8. Camisa 6. Camisa 21. Camisa 7. Deixando o campo para entrar.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Camisa 18, camisa 10, substituição.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Forlan could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! It's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, good ball! Oh, just shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. Van Dijk. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Bale. And that should get the job done. Driving on and making good progress. Ambitious ball here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big response.
Oh, he's having a go! Ronaldinho! Wow!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter.
Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmeiras with the corner, there first. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Batistuta! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, well played, well played. Iniesta is there to clear. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Iniesta. Now that's well seen too. Well, there's the clearance. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes the corner. Flamengo have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. And the volley. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zanetti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has been cut short. And it's Ronaldinho. Backward it goes. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now, can they get him away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Iniesta running with the ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Passes short and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Palmeiras presented with a golden opportunity here. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So this to turn it right round. That is some save from Khan. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes aim and a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Roberto Carlos. Matheus does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. Opts to Ronaldinho! Goal! Palmeiras! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Palmeiras have their third corner. Brilliantly cut out. It's Iniesta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. He's played it back. Messi. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And it's Batistuta. Goes for a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Flamengo dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Palmeiras are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Até agora, empate. E quem vai vencer no segundo tempo? Nosso time, é claro.